Approaching Outpost Darklands.
Now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Welcome to another travel vlog, and today we are traveling to Amsterdam.
So, why are we going to Amsterdam, I hear you asking? Well, we're going to head off to, actually, we're going to Amsterdam and then to Antwerp, but we're heading out to Darklands. Now, Darklands is like this gigantic kind of sex convention event where they sell goods, where there's contests, where there's things on stages, there's shows. And so we are just getting ready. We've got our merch here. We're gonna be selling stuff from Mr. S Leather. And then I just have like banners and shit. I've got my computer over there. We're gonna be working from the road because we're gonna be gone for, we're gonna be working from the road because we are gonna be gone for about 2.5 weeks. We're actually doing Amsterdam, Antwerp, and then after a week and a half there of vending and just kind of a little bit of sightseeing and who knows what else will happen. We're gonna be heading off to a furry convention. Oh dear. So I'd be ready to strap in, strap on, and get into the swing of things. We haven't done this for a minute. I haven't done a travel video in a very long minute, but I got you. I got Daddy on his way, and I've got some duct tape. So roll the tape and let's get to the airport. Hey, you ready?
Yeah, you ready? Okay, let's do it. Oh my god, what do you have in your hand? What is that?
What do you mean, you've seen this before?
Is it a magic wand?
Yes.
That's a little close. That's really close.
Abracadabra. Don't forget your emotional support, Ein.
Got it.
Alexa, lights off. There we go. And it's time to, oh my god, leave the United States. Ah. You kind of look like a valley girl with all your blue baggage a little bit. Oh, yes. Oh, look at her. She's about to get hit by that car behind. Okay, don't fall, please. Catch. We have so many eggs. We have so many. Okay. You're gonna hurt yourself, or worse, me.
Is HTY. Identity theft is not a joke. Do you know what that reference is from? I'll tell you later when we're in the office. Select all travelers.
And while I'm not superstitious, I am a little stitious of getting on my flight without feeding Daddy, because a hungry daddy is a bratty daddy, and bratty daddies, that spells trouble. So we stopped for a little bite before we got on our flight. So this is our second time at Darklands.
Third for me.
What? Third for me. It's our second time at Darklands. What is your favorite part?
Just seeing all the sexy Europeans. It's amazing. And that everything is in one spot. So the vendor market, the dance floors, the bars, and so you can just check your clothes and go.
Okay, what's your favorite part that doesn't make you sound like a slut?
The camaraderie.
How do you spell that?
C-U-M. What's your favorite part?
I don't know. I guess the culture.
Are you excited to be on stage?
Oh, no, I'm not.
Why?
So this one.
No,
this one.
It's gonna be fun.
Well, last year we just vended, but this year Daddy said, oh, that wasn't enough work. And he said,
Are you complaining?
well, not complaining that much. I still have to do some work.
And we're a judge on a contest too.
No, we're not. We're judging a contest too?
I told you this. You
No, you said we were in a show and then we had to be on like a Celebrity Squares thing.
Yeah.
That's not judging.
No, it's not.
No, those are two different
squares though. It's a contest.
What's the contest?
I don't know.
That can't work like this.
I don't know what the fuck she's saying, but girl, I am living.
Cheers. Here's to winging it.
Cheers. Here's to having at least a drink or two before, passing on the flight, because it's how long?
It's only 8 hours.
I think my favorite part though is all the coffee shops in Amsterdam.
Because you're a big coffee drinker.
I love coffee.
You love to drink the coffee.
I love grinding the coffee. Wait, when did you get a salad?
I'm gonna eat this like a horse.
Okay. Great content. Get away from the snacks. Get away. You just handed me a cookie and chips. What do you mean you're... Uh-oh, the gaslighting is strong in this classic bratty daddy moment.
Did your bag consent?
Look over there!
And it was in this moment, as we were about to board our flight, that the crack of the century, or at least this trip, would text us out of nowhere.
So, Daddy, I just got a text from some European number,
Yeah.
and I just want to. I repeat, this is the. I just got a text that said, gave an address, and it said room 158, face down, lube out, condoms if you absolutely have to. I'll see you this weekend. I don't know whose number it is, and I didn't make plans.
Cryptic texts aside, our trip was off to a wonderful start. And I'm sure I'll never actually see that person that texted me. That would be weird. It's probably fine. But with that looming dread over our heads, we got ready, got situated. I had plenty of snacks so we could avoid bratty daddy moments. And while we travel to a lot of these kinds of kink events where we sell our gear, there's something different about traveling internationally. For instance, they give you your own bag of pervertibles.
It's a kink bag.
No, that's.
Blindfold.
No, well, I mean, it is a blindfold, yes, but can you imagine pulling that out in a scene? You're united blindfold. No, that's called chapstick. No. You put it on your lip. Well, you put it on any kind of lip, I suppose. Oh, and no, those are socks. Those are socks with feet. Okay. Anyway, thanks United for our little pervertibles. Whee! Oh, that didn't work. That did not work at all. you thought. You really got socked by those.
Our socks a little soggy. We were finally taking flight and saying goodbye, America, and hello. A very long flight where hopefully we get a little bit of sleep. Thankfully, turns out our flight attendants also had a feeder kink and helped us avoid any bratty daddy moments before we had a nice about 5 hours of sleep on the plane.
An eternity later.
Good morning and welcome to Frankfurt, Germany. The time is now 9:45 in the morning and it is Monday, March 6th.
The first leg of our flight landed in Frankfurt, and the next step is customs, which honestly is so much easier in other countries than in America.
We're switching planes to the next one.
Literally.
A few minutes later.
We made it through customs here in Frankfurt, and now we're going shopping. Ooh. How was your flight, Daddy?
The sleep deprivation clearly affecting at least one of us. We made it to our connecting flight and into our seats with just a little bit of, oh my god, jump scared myself. Speaking of scares, I actually did end up finishing The Last of Us on this flight as well. And it really hit home with me in a personal space. And I couldn't help but notice certain parallels, two unlikely adventurers, father figure and younger pun-loving adventurer just connecting through hardships they face on a trip across the world. Also, episode 3, nothing can ruin episode. Oh my god! Oh jeez! Oh fuck!
We have made it to Amsterdam. Gorgeous airport.
With some very unique, totally normal advertising that, for whatever reason, if you squint just the right amount, kind of looks like Trixie Mattel. Oh, what? You don't think that it looks? Oh, okay.
Public school, calm down.
Let me just, y'all don't think, but let me just use my art skills real quick that I went to art school for, and...
Oh, honey. All this shade, honey.
Identity theft is not a joke.
We're talking about theft. Can we talk about security and the illusion of it?
I have so many questions. What is going on? He's doing his thing. He's just doing his thing. Don't you just do your thing? In a pot? Okay, so we're finding a taxi then. Welcome to my... This actually looks like a different kind of situation about to happen here. Did you ever watch those vape bus?
Girl, bye, get out.
But if you do get out, just be very careful that you are looking both ways because you never know when a bike's gonna come out of nowhere. Amsterdam is the city of bikes, but also the city of coffee shops down little alleyways that are really cute. And anyway, our next stop is going to be to one of Daddy's friends who happens to live on the Prinsengracht, who we're going to be staying with just to get a day in the city, acclimate, and maybe do some sightseeing. And I don't know, grab a coffee? Oh.
Vicious attack.
Ah! Hello!
And while the location's lovely, the best part of staying here is Lola. She's super chill.
Lola wants some.
Lola, I just said you were super chill. And stealing people's shoes? You menace.
Those are daddy's shoes. Those are daddy's shoes. You can't have that. You can't have that. That's daddy's shoe. Only I'm allowed to chew on those. No, it's my shoe.
And as I was bringing our bags up the 2 flights of stairs with no handrail, I saw how Lola was looking at my hood. And you better believe I was watching her as I unpacked everything. Thankfully, we weren't tired in the least, and no jet lag was gonna get us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks for giving me the heavy one. Appreciate it. Yeah, you are not already laying down. You're making me grab your bags.
Relax.
Lola, sick him. Lola, get him.
All jokes aside, we are staying with our friends Mark and Nico, one of Daddy's old friends from school, who have a lovely loft space. So I think I'm going to avoid laying down for too long because jet lag is surprisingly not too bad today, actually. I'm going to take a shower, and then I think we're just gonna do a nice chill dinner here tonight and do adventuring tomorrow. It's the afternoon time now, so I can't go to bed. Bed would be bad idea. What the hell? Where am I? Is this a bad dream? Uncomfortable bedding that doesn't even fit your sleep style. This is a nightmare. It must be because I'm not sleeping on today's sponsor, HELIX Sleep. Which, if you've never heard of HELIX Sleep, they're today's sponsor, and they make premium grade mattresses that are made to fit your sleep style, and they do that with a very special quiz that's not a nightmare. It's a quiz you can take by yourself or with a partner to find a mattress that is perfect for you. You tell them your name, your age, your height and weight, as well as preferred sleeping positions. I'm personally more of a back and side sleeper, and I like a medium to firm mattress. And maybe you were destroyed by COVID entirely and you just have aches and pains in the morning. You can even include that information. Based on my results, HELIX matched not only myself, but also Daddy with the Dusk Luxe, which we've had for over 3 years now, and both of us independently have been sleeping like rocks. And no shade to our lovely hosts in Amsterdam, but like, when I'm not sleeping in my bed, I do not sleep well. And when it comes to sex, HELIX also does great there as well, because they're also getting awards for the best mattresses for sex. With a hybrid combination of foam and springs, you will sleep wonderfully. Unlike other brands, HELIX mattresses do not contain fiberglass, which can be harmful to your health. The best part though is HELIX Sleep delivers directly to your door with free shipping in the US, and it comes rolled up in a lovely little box. And the vacuum packed mattress that it comes with is probably my favorite part to open. And when you open it, you get the patented daddy sound to avoid further nightmares.
Oh honey, all this shade.
HELIX is now offering for a limited time their President's Day sale, where you're getting 25% off of your own mattress and 2 free pillows on us. If you guys like me are very nervous to buy things online, you'll also be very happy to hear that HELIX has a 100-night sleep trial. So you get more than 3 months to make sure you love it. Plus, HELIX has a 10-year warranty on your mattress, and they even offer financing options and flexible payment plans. So a great night's sleep is never far away. Click the link down below or go to helixsleep.com/watt to find out more for this limited time offer. And I will see you in the morning after what I'm hoping is going to be a good night's sleep. And also I'm going to play with Lola, so I'll see you in a sec.
Oh, it's sold out.
Right when they announced it, I went online and got tickets, and
Good morning, Amsterdam. It's snowing outside. I'm not even, look at this. What? It's snowing. It's snowing outside. It's freezing in here. But like, the bed, oh my God, I think I slept for like 12 hours. Jet lag is real. Let's go get some breakfast. Terrifying.
I've never been hurt at Christmas time.
Well, it's not Christmas time.
I know, but you know what I mean.
It's snow. It's so pretty.
It's so pretty, right?
Yeah.
And just to be clear, they take breakfast and coffee very seriously here.
Look, this is my favorite thing about Dutch breakfast. You get to do cheese.
Okay.
And all sorts of delicious meats.
Meat.
Oh my god. This is my favorite.
That's neither cheese nor meat.
That's a fresh baked muffin. If we keep at it, we can ice skate on the canals.
That's not funny.
We could totally ice skate.
No, you ice skating is not a good idea. We got some brekkie in our bellies, and now we're just getting ready for a little torturous experience. I dressed the part. I realized I did not bring as many sweatshirts and shirts as I would have liked, knowing it might be snowing outside. But we are off to the Torture Museum. We have the day off here today before we head to the actual event, Darklands, tomorrow. So we're gonna have a little leisure time full of screaming and torture. Honestly, I don't know what to expect at the Torture Museum, but I'm very excited for historical learning purposes, of course. Let's go. Live from the Amsterdam water, we have Daddy. What are you?
Chris, is that a weed?
I mean, look at the lovely water. Much more people out and about today. Daddy's still choking like an inexperienced noob. Really? Are you kidding? Where are we off to, Daddy?
We're gonna go to the Museum of Torture. I haven't been, this is a new location for it. I haven't been to this one.
Oh, the actual location?
Yeah.
They change where you can torture people in the
Yes.
city? Okay. Well, I mean.
They move it around.
Well, you've been to Amsterdam a few times, right?
Mm-hmm. My first job was here.
Which job was that?
Rob of Amsterdam.
And we're doing the Herrengrot. What you come back from Darklands with? The Herrengrot.
The Dutch have a very German guttural, blah, blah. You make my ass twitch, kind of.
Okay. Look at the lovely canals, speaking of asses.
But we can go to the right here.
Or please.
You're so worried about vehicles.
You are literally not even looking at where you're walking, and you're walking in the street.
They need to watch out for us.
No, well,
Classic bratty daddy moment.
anyway, it stopped snowing, thank God. It's still very cold out, but you can't be upset about the view. Look at that. Oh my God. He just keeps walking. Daddy, get out of the street. Every corner is just gorgeous scenery, lovely architecture. Oh, it's literally right here.
Someone think of the children.
This isn't America. They don't use think of the children. That's an excuse for every single little thing here.
Medieval exposition. Ooh, look at the chair and nails.
Oh my God, can you sit in that?
Yes.
No, I mean, can you? Here.
We're going to find out.
Well, let's do it.
Now, Daddy always says that my jokes are torture, so we decided to prove him wrong by showing him the true torture. Historically accurate devices meant to cause pain.
Ready?
I love the entrance.
Enter my dungeon. Ooh, socks. My favorite. Oh, there's bonding stocks.
The neck violin.
Look.
Wearing stones and other burdens around the neck is an old religious penance.
Look.
No, I see. Oh, it literally looks like a violin.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great shape.
I'm
trying to read the thing. Judges often ordered such symbolic processions instead of corporal punishment or fines.
Shame.
It's very bisexual lighting in here. I do love that.
Please do not touch.
They literally just said, please do not touch.
Not that.
Oh, okay.
This is the butt plug wedger.
No.
What? It's to keep your butt plug from falling out.
It is the Spanish horse.
Look, so you straddle it like this and then put weights on your feet.
Pain was increased to the limits of the bearable means by weights. Here, Spanish is a direct reference to the notorious Spanish Inquisition. That's why it's called the Spanish horse.
Whips.
Are those nuns?
Curious about the great unknown. But
The nuns are torturing that lady.
Have you never met a nun?
Whipping was a form of painful questioning considered legally permissible for minors. Wait, what? The instrument varied from whips weighed with iron to light lashes and rods. Daddy, do you have any whips with iron lashes attached to them?
No, but I like one. Can we take one home? They have them in the shop?
No. But an 18th century schoolmaster from the south of Germany well may be held for the record of the...
Come look at the flute of shame.
Flute of what?
Flute of shame.
Oh, wow.
So the flute of shame, according to tradition, the flute of shame was a punishment for bad musicians. We should not take this too literally, though.
Let's fucking go.
Oh yeah, there's a hole in there.
Depending on the seriousness of their violation of common decency, the finger screws could be tightened. So you put your fingers in there and they tighten it from the bottom.
Jesus. I mean, it's very impressive. There it is in use. That is torture.
It's adorable. It's a puppy hood.
That is not what that is.
And look, the metal bit gag to go with it.
That is clearly a pony hood. Look behind you, sir.
Yeah, it is a pony.
Exactly.
Oh
trying to put it on the puppy. I don't think so. Oh my god, is that for what I think it is? Is that upside down?
It's a chastity device. It's a chastity belt.
Don't stop it. Stop it. The Inquisitor's chair. It's just a little hot tub.
Two bros chilling in the hot tub, 5 feet apart because they're not gay.
Oh, the true torture. Stairs. This is so cool. The way that they built this into the building, that was really cool though, because it's just hallways all with nice stone dungeon feels. The red and blue lights don't feel too authentic to the olden days, but I'll allow it. Oh, what the fuck?
It's their Rockman, the Iron Maiden.
You're done. Get in there.
Oh, this is for my house. Wow, this is cool. Hanging cages.
I saw this in Hocus Pocus.
I think you're really cute.
Hush!
Oh, so much torture. This one is
the Judas Cradle.
Whoa.
These pyramid-shaped shears symbolize the supreme accusation around which all witch trials revolve.
What's the point?
According to the theory of demonology, this constituted the secret source of witch power. Oh.
Or ass? Yeah. That's where I keep all my witch powers in my butt.
I think this is the end of the tour with the saw. You saw everything.
Oh geez.
Bloody pictures of limbs sawed in.
Last but not least, the guillotine.
That's a real guillotine.
Please don't get too close to that.
Wednesday Addams.
Stop. Get out. Get your head.
This is where you would put your head.
Stop it. Get out of there.
Bratty daddy moment.
Well, ironically, that was really fun. That was a perfect amount of torture. He said, "Do you want to go to the art museum or the torture museum?" And I said, "The torture museum."
And that's why I love you.
If you've never been to Amsterdam, you don't realize the amount of culture, atmosphere, and just how nice and relaxing it can be to walk along the canals. So in the last couple hours before we officially headed to Darklands, we did a bit of shopping to get last minute supplies.
So I bought the hat.
And even stopped at Mr. B, a leather shop in Amsterdam, where Daddy found this really cool crop.
Plenty of different options for cuffs and collars.
Though the crop from the leather shop might have been unnecessary.
It's a nice pad to it. No. Okay. And we're gonna put that in my bag. It was not me. No. Okay, you bought your thing.
Out of my way.
Stop. Okay, put it in the bag.
The crop was definitely unnecessary. And Lola pretended to help me finish packing my bag, but really I think she was just trying to scope out the gear and try to get a free shirt.
Oh, you scared her. Yeah, not interested. Oh my god, you scared her into her crate. Stop terrifying the dog.
Hello.
Good morning.
Now, if you're watching this vlog and you're looking at Darklands, if there's one thing I can recommend, take an extra day beforehand to get yourself acclimated to the time.
Waiting for our car.
So that it can take us to our final destination of Antwerp and Darklands. That's right, there are planes, trains, and automobiles necessary to get all the way to Darklands. And ironically enough, for a city that runs off of bicycles, we don't take a ride on any, though we do take many rides this weekend on other, how can we make a dick joke that's not gonna break TOS? We can't? They're able to hear me, right? Oh, next shot. Look, some bikes.
Just be careful crossing. Watch out, please.
So we made it to Central Station after 4 attempted Ubers, all of which canceled on us, but we figured it out.
We got it. We did it. Get ready.
I'm ready. You ready?
But please back away from the train track. Please just get behind the white line.
I can't jump the track.
No, Daddy, look out.
Honestly, the train ride from Amsterdam to Antwerp is probably one of the most calming parts of this entire experience, and made me realize why we love this event so much when it comes to so many kink events that we have at our disposal. Not only does the organization, which you're about to see, just do a phenomenal job putting everything together, but it brings people from all over the world in a way that American events just don't. It gives you an amazing atmosphere to share not only sex, but gender, your identity, and explore, but also celebrate the community that is kink. So as we descend upon Antwerp's Central Station with their gorgeous clock tower, prepare your butts for the event that is Darklands.
I remember this place because it has a really, really cute like clock tower at the very top. Very, very like, elevator.
Nice clock. Also, I know I've said that we're here to work the event, but did I mention that we're also helping to set it up? Which means we also get to see all the behind the scenes that happen before the event even gets started. And I know that's why you're here. I know you want to see behind the scenes, you want to see under the curtain, you want to see it undressed. Or maybe you just want to see me feed daddy, classic daddy bratty moments. I don't really know. Let me know in the comments. But daddy, whose car is this? I didn't call it.
Turns out that was someone else's Uber. We just tried to steal someone else's car. So we're walking a few blocks to get a taxi. And it's freezing cold outside. I wish I brought gloves. Holy shit, the wind.
Uh-oh, classic bratty puppy moment. Hey, no, that's not what's happening right here. I'm just getting the, I'm trying to narrate properly before we get to... Finally, the moment has arrived. I don't know if you're all ready, but as we pulled up into the parking lot of Darklands, as we saw those bold letters hanging outside, as we approached the back door, we didn't actually know how to get in, but we found a side door and we were working the event. We eventually found staffers who were like, no, come on in. It's all good, but for all intents and purposes.
And nobody saw us. We're sneaking into Darklands. But we made it. Holy crap. Oh, this is a bit bigger than last year.
It actually felt about twice the size of the previous year, if I'm being honest. And while it was a little disorienting at first, the event's actually done in such a way that it's very easy to just walk straight through and see the entire space. And the space itself is fully decorated everywhere with banners that are specially printed to look kind of like walls or bricks, or even metal plating like you'd get in a space station. And what I kind of like is this is like walking through a Disneyland ride with the lights on. But even with the lights on, you can appreciate that even the branding from the different vendors and people working the event are incorporated into the actual hallways going to and from every individual experience. And that's what they feel like, from the bars to the locker rooms to the play spaces to the stages to even the classes like the master classes right here that are very nicely labeled on the wall right in front, to the festival entrance itself into the main hallway. Imagine Comic-Con, but for kink. And as we walked in, they still had the carpets covered with cardboard just to protect it while moving things in and out. But then we turned the corner into the main hallway and, well, not much was set up yet. Again, we were literally just starting, but the rest of the Mr. S crew was already in full swing and happy to see us.
Hello.
Setup for us takes about 2 days worth of work, from setting up grid wall to unpacking boxes to merchandising everything. And being the little piss baby I was, I had to use the bathroom real quick, but when I came back, our bags were still there, but Daddy had clearly been kidnapped.
I don't know where he went. Also, it's freezing in here. Last time we could be in shorts and a tank top and we were totally fine. Oh my God, that's great.
So, being the responsible puppy I was, I decided to take a look around and looked at the other booths, which did a great job of decorating for the event specifically. With this year's theme being space or Star Wars, Spaceballs, but more balls.
There's so much space!
You never told me!
So, it's a bunch of empty booths currently. Puppies! But it'll soon be very busy. I believe this is Mr. B. Steel Toys. And I think Daddy went this way towards the stage because we're going to be working at one of them. Oh, this is the backstage. I don't know if I'm supposed to be in here. Shh, don't tell.
demo zone. And then, oh wow, in the stage, which will be back here.
And this is where all of the major events are. Up there, the VIP deck where we spend some of our time to keep out of the crowd. And then in the very, very back around there and around the stage is a number of different sex mazes.
But much like any event, if you walk around with enough authority as if you know where you're going, people don't generally stop you. I'm gonna guess this way out is to other seating area. Oh, the smoking area.
Outside, they have thought of everything from the smoking area, sponsored by someone named On Guard, and next to that, a bunch of tarped off areas and other exhibits, which we'll see later. But one that really stood out for me was
low stimulus room. Constantly stimulated, so, oh, you can go there to be, okay. In the low stimulus room, no sex, alcohol, loud noises, talk quietly, respect other visitors, and if seats are taken, come back. That's great. That's smart. That's where you went. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Look. Oh, there's ball pits?
Ball pits.
Where's that? Ball pits. Oh.
People from ABDL.
Whoa.
from ABDL to puppy play. They have a little space for everyone.
That's fun. Oh, there's a little obstacle course. Oh, and cages. Cannot imagine what the cages are for. Ugh. Hey, Daddy, get in the cage.
No.
Oh, poor Lux. He's going to be everywhere.
I mean, the number of arguments I've had with Lux, he's definitely in denial. That's for sure.
Get away from me.
Oh, wow.
I love the clip that as a Star Trek thing.
Yeah, it's a theme. It's not Star Trek, it's Star Wars. Star Wars.
Star Trek.
Oh, that's Star Trek?
See, I knew.
Oh, never mind. Okay, well, anyway.
Oh, yes, please.
Oh, yeah, Jonathan, get in.
Early on. Before everyone just sneezed on the wall.
This obstacle course is easy. This is supposed to be hard. This is easy.
Okay, do the breaststroke.
That's really cool. I've always wanted to do that.
Honestly, that's really... Twitch could have used a little bit of padding. Did you hear about that?
No.
Someone broke their back jumping into a ball pit at TwitchCon. Anyway, leave to the Kinksters for making it a bit safe. Camp K9, looking good at Darklands. Smoking area is looking really cute. Oh, hey! I know that logo. That's great. Mr. S got a little sign out there. What's On Guard? Never heard of that.
I'm not on guard.
Amazing. So basically the stage starts here, the LED wall, and goes all the way over 30 meters.
You go all over there. It's kind of like seeing a Disneyland ride during the middle of the day.
Coming through.
Oh.
Robots coming through.
It's the flux capacitors, I think. It's like being in Space Mountain when the lights are on. You should be able to see the floor, because if you can, then you could probably see all the lube and cum stains everywhere. Wow. I bet the acoustics are great here. What do you think of the setup so far? It's similar.
It's good. It's more open, although the entrance confuses me.
Yeah, I'm still not sure how that works. Oh, hey, I made it on a poster this year.
This is the Mr. S stage.
Barely.
This is the stage we're on.
Oh, okay.
And around each of the smaller stages as well were tons of little corners to meet people.
Ooh, fancy meeting you back here.
Ooh, and here's the loading dock.
Yeah, so and now we're back to the bathrooms and then Mr. S once we're all set up here. You're gonna pee? All right, I'm gonna start setting up as soon as I... I see him. He doesn't think I see him. Please, can I... Excuse me, I just saw where you were not... Over there does not work. I was over here hanging things. I'm trying to stay warm. I have almost an entire rack here.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah, I do.
I don't know what to do next.
It's cold. It's very hot. It's very hot.
Oh, it's hot.
Luckily, we were warming up as we got about halfway through setup, and things really escalated after this, but we were getting a little hungry. Lucky for us, Darklands does take care of all the staff and workers, and they even provide food. So the very first meal that we had when we got there was fully catered. It was very low carb, and me and Daddy were so of a...
Ooh, hot water.
All jokes aside, we did end up getting fed very well and came back to a much warmer dealer's hall where we were able to take off a little bit of clothes, get comfy, and get into a real groove as we finished getting everything on hangers and hanging up all of our cow. And then it was almost like deja vu as I saw a very handsome face. Who is she? Oh my God.
What did the poor employee do to deserve such treatment?
So cool. After we properly secured some of our employees to the booth, we checked out the rest of the booths as they were finalizing their setup as well, from live art to bondage demo spaces to the final setup of the main stage.
Wow. That is ridiculous.
And those are all LED panels going 100 feet from left to right.
So, wow.
LEDs.
Not square. That middle, yeah, the hexagon shape. That's great. Shut up, both of you. I was just, never mind. We're just about done. They've already started the karaoke, which does not bode well for us. But I also haven't seen Daddy in about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. So I'm going up to the dungeon area where I bet he's napping.
Now, I'm no amateur, I am no noob to these events, especially with Daddy, so I knew exactly where he was. Probably taking a nap on a cot in one of the sex areas. And before anyone's like, what the heck, why would that be, why would he be there? Classic bratty Daddy moment. But for all seriousness, I know that it's been a long day when Daddy can find a small, dark, slightly sticky, and very well sung rendition of The Sun Going Down on Me by Elton John, that I know we've had a long day.
What are you doing? What are you doing up here? How are you napping with Elton John in the background? I think we're almost done.
And while I was still not very sleep deprived, oh my God, look, a robot. Sorry, and then we headed to our hotel finally.
We're checking into the hotel. They have a coffee machine.
Setup went well. We have a few more hours to do in the morning, but we got most of it done. Daddy's checking in.
And the hotel was cute. It was quaint. They had great breakfast, an adorable coffee machine. But I did have just one slight complaint.
Sorry, there's no more room.
Welcome to our crib. Okay, hotel room tour. Okay, seat yourself. Put your seatbelts on. It's gonna be a very intense tour. Okay, here it is. Oh, there's the room. Okay, the tour is over. This room is so small. And then, a bathroom, but the bathroom's like a closet. It literally, the only thing the bathroom does really well is that, you can twist off the shower head and then use a shower shot. Like that's, as far as gate travel goes, that's everything. But that's the room. Okay, there we go. Now don't unpack too much because then there won't be room to stand. Oh, it feels like home.
As we prep for the very first day, here's my fit. It's not staying on for long, but I will say that our cozy little hotel was perfect for sleeping, and I was finally getting acclimated to the time. Though there was this odd occurrence. I kept thinking of holes. Everywhere I looked, holes. I turn around, holes. I get in an elevator, and just two and a bonus hole.
Yeah, it looks like they just forgot an exclamation, like Darklands, or maybe a question, Darklands? It's just, they're missing a letter there.
Almost like a hole. Oh, okay, I'll stop, I promise.
Oh God, okay. Keeps the warmth in, I suppose.
Hello, robot. I wonder what his name is.
So, heading to the vendor hall. Day one is always generally the slowest of the 3 days, but also just kind of getting the lay of the land, and we even have a few shows today to do. Woo! It is especially smoky today. Wow. Is that atmospheric or is that the cigar smokers? Yeah, that smoke was not here yesterday. Holy shit. And
Neither were these guys, though. Look at that. Nice. Got some cute ass gear. Okay. Good morning.
Day one, we always show up a little early to get the booth finessed and get all the final touches ready, but also to gauge what the crowd's going to be like, because we can feel the palpitation of the event. We can hear everything about to start.
We're probably going to get very loud here today, especially with music and whatnot going on. Now today we are going to be obviously selling and working in the booth here, but we also have a game show that me and Daddy are a part of. I think porn stars versus sex workers or something. But until then, let's get into our gear.
Which required us going to the dedicated locker space, and we went in there before it was open up. No one was in there yet. Just wanted to get a lay of the land and show you guys what it looked like.
But they do a good job as well with that, because you just have codes instead of having to key or lock or 3707?
0.
Oh, there's one. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm doxing our number. It's fine. This vlog will come out afterwards. It's fine. Yours is way up there, and mine's just down here, so I have to get down every time I want to unlock it. It's fine. Yeah. Is that an 8 or a 0? Oh God, I don't know what my locker combo is. Fuck. Favorite part about the first day is figuring out who's here, seeing all of the people, but also figuring out where the hell Daddy went for the last hour, because I have no idea. Although, all the booths are also nice and open and set up. So before it gets too busy, let's quickly take a look around. Our favorite dating app for kinky people, Recon. I'm sure they'll be here later. Not to be confused with Mr. S, Mr. B. Steel Toys. Hold it.
One of my favorite parts to Darklands is the gear and all the companies that I don't normally get to see in the States, and a chance to not only peruse but get a few nice pieces for myself. Ironically enough, when we're working for Mr. S, we are an American brand that is kind of giving them that same experience. So with one final toast, we gird our loins, get everything situated, and I give Daddy a little bit of support.
Good job, Daddy. You're doing great. Well done. I like this. This is how I like events to go. Day one look. Oh my God, it's so like orange in here. These lights.
God, look how orange you fucking look, girl.
It's no secret it's a little orange in here, and the smoke definitely doesn't help, but it kind of adds like this nice smoky atmospheric effect to the gear we're selling. And I was all ready with my ass only slightly out in my chaps. Again, chaps, not assless chaps, normal chaps. If you call them assless chaps, you are being redundant, and I really need. From chaps to harnesses to briefs, my favorite job working with people this weekend is finding something that fits their style, their mood, and when they finally find that gear that makes them feel sexy, it's a wonderful, rewarding moment for me, but it's really special to see them try it on.
As far as gear, we have tons from neoprene, harnesses, leather harnesses, and all of these are adjustable. So you'll see here, gear with clips. These guys we actually put directly on people and then adjust it depending on how big their chest is or what size they need. So it's always customizable. No matter what size you are, Mr. S can generally find something to fit you or resize something to make it custom. And this here, as far as new stuff, there's so much color to, especially, I mean, the neoprene's always had color, but even the leather, which I'll show you over here, there's tons of new leather colors and collars. Obviously, this baby blue is really nice, which you can't see great in this lighting, but you can see it. There's orange, yellow, pink, lime green, and this is the first time I've seen us have lime and purple at these big events. Even this nice kind of orange, it's a little salmon-y. Day one of a gear event like this, it's best to get it then because they'll still be in stock, especially if you want like a pink leather jockstrap. So if you want this grumpy daddy tease. The floodgates have opened. Day one, here we go. I've tried to film this opening here right like 3 times, and we keep getting stopped by people anyway. Time lapse, go. Also, if you can't hear anything for the rest of this video today, it's not my fault. People are doing karaoke, and it's something.
With over an estimated 8,000 international travelers, the puppies were flying off the shelves, quite literally in some cases. Harnesses, jocks, and tons of cow. was being sold with just the first couple hours.
Let's see how long it takes him to notice. Oh, he's okay, fixing his balls. Great. What? I didn't say anything. I was just following you to see how long until you'd notice I was following you. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I would like a harness, please. One harness.
Which harness? Red?
No, that's too red.
Blue?
No, that's too blue.
Black?
No, well, maybe. That's too black. That's too black. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I was looking for
white.
Yeah, why it's gotta be white?
Have I got pink for you?
Very pretty. It's very orange. The lighting is the like.
God, look how orange you fucking look, girl.
It's nice light. Oh, bless you.
And I sneeze all over it.
Gross. Do I have to pay extra for that?
Yes.
Meanwhile, I'm wondering if we're paying Daddy extra for not working?
Someone gave me this. I didn't want to be unkind. Don't look at me like that.
I see how it is. Putting collars on other puppies.
As you can see, it's very easy to get distracted at these large events like this, especially with all the eye candy. And even as a demisexual person myself, I do get distracted, but luckily was paying enough attention to see that it was time for our stage show of porn stars versus sex workers Family Feud.
We get a break from the booth because we're doing a stage thing. It's like Family Feud, but with porn stars and title holders or some shit. I don't know. Daddy agreed to it, and I'm excited. It'll be up here. Up here, right?
And you're probably asking yourself, Amp, what the hell is porn stars versus title holders Family Feud? Well, it's where you put Daddy's team of porn stars versus my team of title holders, and we go head to head to guess the top answers from 100 people for multiple kink related questions. And it definitely doesn't get heated, but loser bottoms and there's no take backseat, so let's see who wins.
So we asked 100 people to name their favorite kink. Ellen, is bondage on the board? Yes, it is. But look, it's the second answer. So that means we go to Mr. Christopher. Mr. Christopher, if you can get a higher answer, you get to decide whether your team can play or pass. Is fisting a higher answer? No! So, Abdai, you get to decide. Are you going to play or pass? We're going to play.
And play we did. Some better than others.
No, so let's have a look.
And let me just say the title holders did really okay. Yeah, no, we completely swept the floor with the sex workers. Not that sex workers aren't lovely and perfect and beautiful. Also, I can't believe you would say I'm competitive. That's so rude of you. Oh my God. But if you happen to be at Darklands, maybe we could play some games like the classic fisting bingo, imagery redacted for obvious reasons, puppy soccer matches, even toy time twister, which is exactly what it sounds like. When I tell you that this event has literally everything, it has people doing podcasts, stage shows, drag queens, to even the Family Feud show that Rip Ramoff was so kind to MC and give us a little shout out at the end.
And thank you again for having us. You're very welcome. And I think I have to say, I think what you do is great because for some people, especially if you're a little bit new to the fetish scene, it can be a little bit daunting. It can all seem a little bit serious and a little bit intense. But I really like how you come across with really sort of sensible sound messages, but do it in a really fun and playful way. So please, once again, give a big round of applause for Pop Out and Mr. Christopher.
What do you think? What do you think?
Dinner time. So how does it feel to lose?
Okay.
Loser.
For one,
You lost.
that was so rigged.
Rigged?
Stacked against the porn stars to make them.
No, there was more than one round though.
I know, but they were all rigged.
No, okay.
And you cheat.
I didn't,
Classic bratty daddy moment.
You cheat.
I don't see how someone could cheat at Family Feud, but since we were already out of the booth, we decided to check out the other stages to see what they had to offer and the rest of the event, including the back alleys that we had checked out earlier before the event had even started. Darklands in that way does a phenomenal job of always keeping entertainment going, but always finding little nooks and crannies of specialized interests and kinks to keep people engaged, but also make sure they're having a ball. And there were a lot of balls.
Puppy, there's a mess. There's, look at, oh,
that's not helpful.
Also, I was violently attacked, and if you see any of these dogs out in the wild, maybe you're a classical gay that likes a little bit of musical theater and kinky costumes, or possibly a photographer looking for industrial photo shoot areas, or maybe you just want to grab something from the vendor mart and find like-minded people. Anything is possible.
It is 7:55. We have 5 minutes left and then we can head out. I think everyone's gonna go partying. I'm tired. I might just take a nap and edit.
I didn't edit. I didn't get a nap, but we did enjoy the nightlife. While the booths do close about 7 p.m. every day, the after dark events are where the real fun comes out. We decided against going all the way back to the hotel and instead went to our lockers and changed into something a little more comfortable. Because hey, you don't live forever, am I right? Oh. Okay, I stand corrected. We were living in the moment, and while this footage will hopefully live forever, the crowd's energy at events like this was a moment where I kind of looked at myself and was like, this is just so gay and lovely and wonderful, and the perfect end to the night. Which is what I would have said if that was actually the end of the night, but we were told by our friends that the real parties didn't even start until about 11 p.m. when the EDM raves went full swing. And while that's usually not my cup of tea, we wanted to make sure that we got the full experience for Darklands, and I honestly don't regret it whatsoever. And also we had access to the VIP deck, which had a bit more space, food, some massages, and just a nice lay of the land without getting too overstimulated. Though if you're looking for stimulation, the graphics that they have for every single one of the stages that goes behind all the events, even the dance parties, are phenomenally made. But when the real party starts, like the real EDM start, does an EDM start? Are you at an EDM? What does EDM stand for? Anyway, when the show finally starts, they literally make you feel like you are on a spaceship, you are in Star Wars, you are part of the Star Trek scene. Phenomenal graphics that feel like you're really about to take, oh my God, we're taking off. And after taking some damage to the rear through hyperspace, I'm just saying that we went to the back dark room mazes and topped off the night with some dancing the night away, which was amazing until it eventually hit about midnight and we needed to get some sleep. So we officially called it a good night. But that doesn't mean that we didn't end the night with like a little snack before we went to bed, you know? I had gotten some donuts earlier that day from downstairs. I was really excited to snack on them. And I even shared some with Daddy.
Sorry, did you need something?
I will give you 1 sprinkle. I'll do powdered sugar for a sprinkle.
But I like the sprinkle donut. I mean, it's
but
pretty
you've
good.
had 2.
I have not. I have had.
No, that will be your second one.
It would. You are correct. It would.
So
what's stopping me from having this one, though?
Here, look, I raised you.
That's not raising me. I already have one of those. Day 2.
I couldn't tell yesterday if my glasses were just dirty or if it was just the fog
in the entire room.
In the room.
Honestly, same. Every chance I had, I was like literally grabbing my shirt and like trying to clean the lens because it looked like everything was foggy on this. I think it was just the smoke though.
And then people hugging you in latex.
Oh God.
Smearing lube all over your glasses.
And then trying to take photos. Yeah. If you're going to a kink event at all or anything that includes lube or latex, just make sure you wipe the little lens on your camera before you take a photo. I don't need the RuPaul's Drag Race Season 1 filter on every photo. But yesterday was ridiculous, very fun. We had a nice time last night at the just a low-key social event. My asshole and eardrums were both vibrating by the end of it. Sorry to get my boots on as well.
That wasn't just the music.
But we got another long day ahead. Saturdays are generally the busiest as far as people, but usually business is busiest on Fridays, the first day, because people are getting what they want when they want it, because it's their money and they need it now.
All right, we gotta go.
Okay, here we go. We're off to the venue. I'm uploading a video as we speak because content never ends and y'all need that content. Here we go. Daddy, give us a word of wisdom about coming to events.
Use lube.
Great.
But first, some tea. Oh, look at you. Oh, thank you. What'd you call me? I feel like he needs a name. Looks like a Larry. No? Greg? Okay, Greg. Bye, Greg. I like their the taping off of the booth. No one will get past that. I keep going into the bathroom in between setting up today, and every time somebody is at some new booth trying things on. Yeah, it's okay. What are you doing?
I'm getting this.
How many booths are you shopping? It looks great. He's hilarious. Also going to be spending so much money today. I've seen him buy a few custom things already.
And why not? When you go to events like this, it's best to see the goods in person, but also to try them on so you know that it's gonna fit your style and size. So I took a note out of Daddy's playbook and I decided to find some gear for myself or just find something new to hang up in my house. I always like to go to these events and find one new thing, even if it's just a cute shirt.
Wait, where's that Daddy though?
Right here.
No, this one.
Right here.
The music started, here we go.
Day 2 was pretty much similar to day 1, but so many more people in and out of the booth buying goods. And I, again, love seeing people just have fun at these events. But more importantly, I love to see friends that I haven't seen in months and sometimes years when we get to socialize here.
This vlog is just now proof that Daddy never works.
And if there's one thing Daddy's really good at, it is socializing.
Well, maybe if we were working. Yes, the Mistress Leather booth. Very, very busy. Very, very busy. Lots of people here. Very busy. And this one.
Very good at socializing, to the point where people were just giving him snacks while not working. I mean, he didn't even have to do anything. He just got free snacks.
I mean, if he's not going to take them, I will.
And if not buying things or socializing, you also get to check out everyone else's gear and all the really cool looks they bring to the table.
No, but see, that's what I love about events like this, is like you get so many fun, very cool designs like that. Wow. It's like a bull, yeah?
A Doberman.
A Doberman. Oh. I really love darkroom etiquette. Lovely. Right next to the bootlegs. Oh, cute.
When I say that Saturdays are sometimes the craziest days of all, it was already 5 p.m. and we hadn't even had lunch yet.
Is this dinner? A bunch of gummy bears. It's lunchtime, actually. Well, it's our lunch, but it is 5 p.m. How are you doing? I don't know that I've seen you work at all.
I have sold 3 vests, 4 harnesses, and a kilt.
Very, very hard to believe with all the snacking, sitting, being at other booths.
Part of the appeal sometimes is feeding Daddy. Then they buy something. If they bring you food, then they buy something. See how that works? That's not fair.
But what is fair is the food options that they do have are really nice and some really hearty meals are available. And the meals and drinks are all done with this like ticket system where you give them money and they give you a bunch of tickets that you can like exchange. So like a food items, a few tickets, a drinks, a few tickets. It was really convenient because you didn't have to carry around cash either. But the rest of the night, we ended up going to another drag show and then followed up with exploring the darkroom areas and getting a little down and dirty and having some fun. Because even the dark rooms and the mazes built into Darklands have a bunch of character and even more sexy people to get into trouble with. And if you like dancing, the Saturday night rave was even more packed than the Friday night one.
Traffic's terrible.
While our phasers were set to fun, our daddy levels were set to very low after dancing.
Daddy, hello? Oh, okay.
You're blurry. It's fine. You're blurry. Actually, the lighting was terrible in your eyesight. You're drunk. No, but also no. You're drunk. No.
Yeah, I'm drunk. You're almost running to the freaking door.
Go there.
Shh. People are sleeping. It's very early. It was a nice day. Day 2 was great. Third day coming up. Okay, we're going to bed now. Good night.
Good morning to day 3 of Darklands, where coffee is essential, as are showers.
I think he's showering. I could be wrong. But it's shower, yeah. Yeah, maybe. The final vendor day. Boo-boo-boo. Boo-boo-boo-boo. 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 Did I do it right? No, you missed like 2 or 3 notes. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Next time. Next time.
And we can forgive Daddy of not knowing the lyrics to the final countdown because it's day 3, which means we're a little exhausted, but ready to get the day started. So we get back to the venue, we get to our lockers, we get changed, and then we're asked by a photographer friend if we'd like to do a little impromptu photo shoot. Sadly, we don't have our jackets with us and it is freezing outside. So I have the great idea to help Daddy keep warm by putting him in a jacket from the booth. It's just a jacket. It's nothing weird. It's just a jacket. If you've never worn a straitjacket, especially a heavy duty one from Mr. S, the straps are super secure. The double padding helps to keep you nice and comfy, but you are not going to be going anywhere, at least not without a little bit of help. Finally properly secured and put into his jacket. He's such a dork. We took him outside into the cold weather, and I was very much regretting not putting a shirt on.
I'm actually fine. This is great. I love it.
It's a bit nipply, but it is far better than the first day when we set up.
But I will say the photos came out very sexy, very cute. And as we were finishing up, we happened to get bombarded by a puppy mosh / puppy walkies that just happened to be walking by. It was the perfect start to our final day at Darklands.
Who let the dogs out? Hello, good morning. A lot of puppies. Daddy. Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh God, wait, I've lost Daddy in a group of puppies. This can't get worse. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I can't find him. He's stuck in a straitjacket.
A few minutes later.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, go back here. Okay, final day, opening up. No, you can leave it, honestly. Where'd that gag go? Okay.
Somehow, Daddy weaseled his way out of that straitjacket, and we were in the final races. We were in the final steps. We were racing. I don't understand the bit here. But being the final day, we did get some time away from the booth, and we got to see the ending of a number of contests, but specifically puppy and handler contest. But it should be noted at this point that Darklands has a multitude of different contests that happen over the entire weekend to get and elect title holders who are going to represent the community. And when I was putting the video together and editing stuff down, I didn't actually know how many contests were at Darklands, but they have, turns out, a boot black contest, the puppy handler contest, international superhero fetish contest, Mr. Fetish World, Mr. Leather Belgium, and a number of other shows and elections on their website. And while we're on that, the website themselves just is so well organized. It has an inclusivity section. It has their mission statement as well as dress codes and rules. And full transparency, I'm not being paid by Darklands. They are not giving me any sort of perks here. I'm giving them a solid review just by doing this video. And as far as events go, this is kind of what you should be aspiring to if you're an event organizer. I give them a solid 9.5 out of 10. They have teasers, they have social media presence. They're doing things in a smart and fun way. So it's especially sad when we get to the end of day 3 of Darklands.
Oh no, it's time to go home. We're cleaning up. I wonder, oh my God, why is there a truck in the booth space? Excuse me?
Personally, it was kind of hilarious that the truck was just driving on in to get things out, but it was time to go. And while we were not pushing anyone out,
I think if the truck's pulling in, that means we're done here, I think. So, insert cleanup montage.
where it usually takes us around 2 days worth of time and like 10 to 12 people to set up, We tear everything down in about 2 hours and we work our butts off. Sometimes quite literally. Look at Daddy go. Oh my God, I haven't seen him work this hard all weekend. Again, it is so impressive how they turn all of these gigantic warehouses that are generally empty into this space.
We're almost done. Everyone's still partying over there. But we've almost got the entire truck all finished up. Everything's packed up. They're almost loaded.
Just give me the green light. Just give me a sign. Just give me
Bye,
the green
Darklands.
light.
Bye, Darklands. Bye. Oh, taxi. Thank you.
We're done. We finished. It's over.
You always make everything sound so dramatic. Oh my God,
We almost died from exhaustion, not clickbait. Red Bull, please.
No, nap first.
You can nap.
I played a nap.
So we're done, but we're not done. We are done working.
I'm gonna nap.
But now, and I'm gonna shower. I'm gonna go clean out because we're going to the bar called the Boots.
Why are you like this?
Otherwise, Darklands, huge success as far as I'm concerned. I had a great time. I had far too many Red Bulls, and we actually slept quite a bit.
Why does this pillow smell like donuts?
It's not the pillow, it's the fact that I think we rated all the donuts from the buffet breakfast.
Gimme.
Okay, these are yours.
Now give me yours.
No, these are mine. Mine have the sprinkles.
I want a sprinkle.
Yeah, you keep stealing the sprinkle ones that I grabbed.
Yours are stale from yesterday.
Okay, well then I'll remember that later when you want to eat them. All in all, though, it was a really good time. Are you napping with your donut over there? Daddy, what was your favorite part of the event?
Eating.
Okay, what was your second favorite part of the event?
Just saying hi to everyone. Everyone's in good spirits. I love it.
I like the production of the event's very well produced. And if you talk to anyone, it almost always the first thing that they compliment Darklands for is the organization overall of just everything happening. We're gonna relax for a second though. We got a few hours before we head out. And good job, Daddy. Well done.
Oh, thank you.
You did it. That felt almost half-hearted. After we had a second to breathe, we ended up going out to a bar called the Boots in Antwerp, and meant we got to sleep in before packing. And packing was
Does it require getting on the bed?
Well,
Daddy packing? Puppy packing. Look how much smaller and hand-sized and well organized. Like I can just flip it, and everything's gonna fit.
no, that fits. It just needs to be just the zippers.
Yeah, it's just the zipper's fault. Well done.
He had no faith. Oh shit, I forgot to put that on.
I was gonna ask about that, but I figured you knew that wasn't packed yet.
Anything else?
I don't know. I really don't.
No.
Well, it's your stuff you keep finding. Let me help. Let me see. Goodbye, Antwerp. See you later.
Okay. No. Don't push Daddy's way. Go push that over. Oh my God.
While I do push Daddy's buttons sometimes, I think now, near the end of the vlog, is where I can finally say, wow, what a silly, fun, ridiculous event and time we got to have. Me and Daddy really do have a lot of fun when we go on trips like this, and I'm so lucky to be able to go on them with him. Jump scare. Getting to live our sexual lives, not only with our friends, but together, and just not take it too seriously is what makes these trips so fulfilling for us. So I hope you enjoyed this little look into our trip to Amsterdam and Antwerp, but more than anything, our adventures to Darklands. And hey, if you're watching this as we speak, me and Daddy are literally traveling to Darklands again.
You want to boo? No.
So we hope to see you there. Otherwise, a big shout out and thank you to Daddy for putting up with me during all of this and just being the perfect travel buddy and partner that I couldn't do this without. If you have any comments or questions about this event or others, leave those down below. Don't forget to leave a like for Lola being adorable. And of course, we couldn't do these long form videos without our lovely patrons who make our jobs possible. We will see you all next time. The end.